Going live, going live. Looks like I'm going live here. Is anybody on here? 6 seconds, 7 seconds, 8 seconds. I know I'm early. I'm like 4 minutes early for this, but I got my coffee. Sorry if you haven't tuned in yet, but I'm sure you'll be here soon. Anyway, that'll give me time to get this camera all set here. All right. Cool. Anyway. Hey everybody. So I needed to get on here because I haven't been on here live all that much, and there's a lot of things going on in my life lately with drums and other things. So I wanted to tell you a little bit about that stuff. First and foremost, it will be another big touring year with the band Volbeat. Most of you know that I tour as a drum tech with those guys. And although I have teched for other drummers and filled in for other drum techs on tour, they are my main project. John is a great guy, and I've been working for John for about 7 years. This is my 8th year. I was just in the studio with them back in November, December, so you can look for a new album coming out this year, which is going to be great. I do have footage from the recording process, which obviously I can't post until they release the record, which I don't know, sometime this year. But anyway, we're hitting the road in April with Godsmack opening up. It's kind of a co-headliner thing, so I guess they play the same amount of time. Both bands play the same amount of time. So I believe it's the Midwest United States and Canada. But fear not, I am sure we will be back maybe late summer, touring the rest of the United States. It's going to be a big year of touring, so who knows? We might be back, with a different band. Who knows? Nothing's been confirmed yet. I know that we're going to tour for quite a while. Hey, Rodney, thanks for signing in here, buddy. I was a little early. Sorry, you didn't miss much. I was just getting myself situated and having some coffee. Hope you're enjoying your day. Anyway, just talking about the tour year. So it starts in April. We'll be doing a lot of shows right up till middle of May, and then we have a little bit of a break, and then do some stuff in Denmark and Norway in June, and then supposedly some other stuff happening late summer and the fall, but we haven't been made abreast of that situation yet. We'll see how long it takes for them to get us confirmed dates and stuff, so I can let you guys know as soon as I know. When I am not on tour, which, I started this channel for all my non-touring stuff. A lot of you have been tuning in, which is great. And some of you, well, if you're not tuning in, you're missing out. What can I say? Anyway, I am here in my drum studio. This is kind of new to me, the whole live thing, but I'm going to give it my best shot and let you know what's going on. But feel free and ask me some questions if you have any questions about stuff, and I'll try to answer them. I got kind of a tiny screen here to look on, so I'm going to try to read them as they come up if you can type me a question. Anyway, I teach in this room. I also do recording. I record tracks for people that need them for their records. These days with recording software, people are recording from home and they're not really going to studios a lot, but I've kind of built my own little studio here so that, if my buddy Thomas in Seattle wants drum tracks for a song he's writing, he can send me some tracks. I can lay down drums, send them back to him. I'm going to be getting into that more and more in between tours. I'm doing 3 days a week teaching drum students, but I'm also going to be teaching online. Some people have asked about me teaching online. I am going to get into that. Those are kind of some things coming up in the next couple of weeks that I'm trying to outfit on my website for people to easily be able to log in and book a session, and we'll just do a video session, whether it's about drums or it could be, maybe if you're a drummer, you don't know how to tune your snare drum. You could ask me things like that. It could be drum tech questions or maintenance or what it's like to be on the road or the music business or anything really. So I'm kind of getting that in order, and I'll let you know when that's up and ready. A few recording projects that I've been working on. Most of you know my friend Eric had a really hard time last year financially because he got injured at work, and we went through that whole GoFundMe thing, and it really helped him a lot. A lot of you donated, appreciate that. I've been trying to keep you guys up to date on the recording of the new Bumbles Bounce record. We are finally almost finished. This is a project that we started 20 years ago and put it on a shelf, and we decided that it deserved finishing. So we brought all these different musicians in to play on different songs. I have a video coming up this weekend that will be on this channel of some of that process. The record is almost done, and you people that did donate to Eric's GoFundMe will be getting your copy first and foremost. I haven't forgotten, even though you might think I have. I have not forgotten that. So that's coming up. I've been recording with a guitar player named Ed Hershey, who right now he's done 4 tracks. I have some video footage, I think, of some of that sessions. Maybe I'll try to get it up on here. You can check that out. So two recording projects that should be finished hopefully this year. In between the touring schedule, I try to get as much done as I can. Video editing takes a while, so I do it as quick as I can and get it up to you guys as soon as I can. This channel has been posting, and some of you have been watching, I know, the Adventures of Paco and Kincaid, which chronicled I won't say my last road trip, but my last road trip to move the rest of my crap from California back to Massachusetts. My really good friend, Mike Abuchi LeBeau, aka Paco, flew with me to Seattle and grabbed my drums up there and some other stuff from California, and we drove across the country, did over 5,000 miles. So I've been posting videos of that. Some of you have seen them. I appreciate you watching those. I think there's maybe 2 more episodes coming out, one this Sunday and one next Sunday. So we're actually almost home in the series. But if you haven't watched it, go back to the other videos on this channel and watch those. There's some pretty funny stuff in there. Plus you get to see, some of the country as we see it and as we saw it, this past summer. It was a blast. We had a great time. I also do have, I mentioned this earlier, I do have Volbeat studio footage that I will get to, I will post. The stuff I can post now is more of the setup and prep, and I know I've been talking about it, but like I said, video editing takes a while. I'm in the middle of it now, trying to really get a good collection of stuff together to post before I post it. That'll be coming up as well. If anybody's interested in checking out the website, I will put the address for my website in the description after this video posts once I'm done. You can go on there and sign up for the mailing list. I'm going to be more interactive with that website than anywhere else because I don't have a Facebook page or anything like that. So if you go on there and sign up for the mailing list, I'll make sure that you get all the updates as soon as I have them, with everything that's going on, whether it's touring or albums coming out or drum instruction or live chats or, whatever. You guys will be the first to know. And I think I covered almost everything so far, but let me see. I wrote a bunch of stuff down here. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, yeah. So as part of the website I just talked about, I'm putting an online calendar up there because what I would like to do, it's going to kind of coincide with me teaching live online lessons, one-on-one. I'm going to have a calendar where you can go and you can sign up for a session. And believe it or not, these sessions, they don't have to necessarily be about drums. It can be about anything that you want to ask me about or anything I might be able to help you with, music related, drum related, whether it's touring or anything like that. You can do 5-minute sessions, 10-minute sessions, 15, 20, 25, all the way up to an hour. 3 days a week I have times where I can schedule different sessions like that. So look out for that. I'll be sure to let you know once that's up and running. It's it's not that often that you get to pick somebody's brain about certain things, certain aspects of the music industry, or or the even just the ins and outs of the day to day when you're on the road, or pretty much whatever that you might have a question in your mind. Well, how do they do that, or how do they do this? Well, you can ask me, and I'll tell you as much as I can as far as um, whatever your question might be. So, like I said, I'm in my drum studio here. This is where I primarily do all my work now. I just recently acquired this space where I can teach lessons. I can do all my video editing. I can do all my drum recording. I've even tracked guitars and vocals in this room to bring to other studios to mix and all that stuff. Although eventually I will, and I would like to start mixing in here. I'm still upgrading some equipment and things like that. So yeah, if you have any questions about that stuff too, if you're trying to create your own home studio and have a lot of money, you can ask me about that. How I've kind of set up my space, because I don't have a ton of money to spend on it either. So I'm with you guys. I'm trying to just make it happen however I can make it happen. I think that's about it, guys, for now. I appreciate you tuning in on this lovely Friday evening, wherever you are. It might be morning, I don't know. But if you didn't get to log in and check me out live, you can always watch this after and get all the information that I just told you about. Go to the website. I'll put the link, once this video uploads, I'll put the link in the description for you on the YouTube channel. I think maybe I might be phasing one of my channels out eventually. I'm not sure yet. I'm trying to configure things and see what makes the most sense. If you're out there at a show this tour season, please let me know. Maybe we can hook up and say hello and see what's going on with you. All right? Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Sorry this was such a short broadcast, but I got through everything pretty quick, I think. Yeah, the touring year, what I'm doing when I'm not touring, the teaching stuff, recording projects. I mean, it's a lot of stuff. Appreciate you watching. Hope to see you soon. Okay. Bye. Bye, Rodney. I know you're still there. Say hi to the kids.